Today we are heading up the Icefields Parkway. We started down in Canmore and we are currently at the Lake Viewpoint, where we can also see back here, right there, the Crowfoot Glacier. Icefields Parkway starts a little bit past Banff and you turn onto Highway 93, which is the official Icefields Parkway. We've made it to the Peyto Lake hike. It is an accessible trail, so it's paved the whole way. It's about 30 minutes round trip to go down to the, or up, I should say, to the Lake Viewpoint. Because this view is so accessible, it's super crowded. The really cool part about this lake is obviously you can see it looks like a fox, and the color of it is so dark teal. I wish that I could take the scent and send it through the camera. It smells so good out here. Pine trees and the evergreens, but it's just such a fresh smell. I love it so much. At any pretty much like organized parking lot, trail, there's gonna be these bathrooms back here, and they ventilate super well. They have like a window up at the top, and so they don't smell bad. They're kept very clean. Just a little bit further down the road, there is a sign for Waterfowl Lakes. If you pull off there, you can walk down this little tiny trail and look at this view. It's one of the most photogenic areas for sure because of all these peaks that you have back here. We've come a couple more miles down the Icefields Parkway. We've pulled off at Howse Pass, which was traditionally used by the native people to hunt in, to travel through, and it connects the Rockies with the Columbia Valley. So this area right here was really valuable because of the elevation and kind of the weather patterns. There wasn't as much snow in this area, so during the winter it was a good place to come. This is just a couple minute walk from the parking lot. Pretty easy little pull off to get such a beautiful view. We have come to one of the most beautiful pull-offs that we've seen so far. The mountains around here are just magnificent. Like, that is the best word I can think of to describe it. This mountain in front of me, it looks like a wedding cake. Now this isn't labeled, this is just a pull-off, but you can't miss it. Once you start climbing up a little bit along the Icefields Parkway and you start seeing these really magnificent peaks, just wait, there will be a pull-off. We're now off the driving portion of the Icefields Parkway, and we're doing a quick little hike. Well, quick, we'll see. probably a couple hours. We're doing Parker's Ridge Trail, and this will lead us up to a viewpoint where we will be able to see the Saskatchewan Glacier. But it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's a little chilly. We're here in mid-September, and there's already snow and frost on the ground. We have made it to the kind of the top of the ridge. There's a few different directions you can go, but we decided to just kind of come across to the flat side. We got a beautiful view of the Saskatchewan Glacier, and it is extremely windy. I am hiding behind this tree right now so that I can talk, but there's some wind shear up here. We're hiding back here. This is also a great spot to stop and have your lunch. I just brought the classic peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Never eat them at home. So I think my brain associates it with hiking now. I forgot to mention when we were coming up here, we came across a bunch of sheep that were just grazing on the side of this rock hill right here. So that was really cool. We haven't seen any other wildlife. It took about an hour to get up here, which is not bad at all. And then coming down, I'm sure it'll take like 30-40 minutes. We are stopping off at Mistaya Canyon, which is about a mile in total out and back. Not much elevation. I mean, you're kind of walking down a hill the whole time, but it's not a steep hill. The river running through Mistaya Canyon is runoff from Peyto Lake, which then runs into the Saskatchewan River. So we've seen Peyto Lake today and Saskatchewan River, so it's like this is bringing it full circle almost. You're able to walk right down to the river. Just be careful because layered rocks that you could easily fall off of if you weren't paying attention. Down this valley here, so pretty. So many places to pull off of the Icefields Parkway and be basically directly at the view. Like, it took minimal walking to get here for like this payoff. Definitely one of the best driving roads in the world, just because of how much you get to see, just besides being on the road and how beautiful it is, also just pulling off and spending 15 minutes walking. We are back out on the Icefields Parkway this morning and it is cold. Yesterday, it ended up raining down in lower elevation, but then it snowed a bunch up here. Look at all this snow. Driving here, the mountains were gorgeous. I have never seen a scene quite like what we had this morning, and it was beautiful. Behind me is the Athabasca Glacier, which is part of the Columbian Icefield. A real big draw of coming to visit it is how many markers they have along the trail, showing where it's been previous years and how much it has receded since about 1908. It's about a 15-minute walk, if even. You can see the glacier. For our last stop on the Icefields Parkway, we have come to Athabasca Falls, which is right off of the parking lot. It's about a 200-meter walk from where you can park to where you can see the waterfall. So it's a very easy last stop. It runs off of the Athabasca Glacier, which is where we just were.